How was the New Testament formed? The New Testament is a collection of early Christian writings that provide eyewitness accounts of the life, teachings, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. These writings include the four Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the Acts of the Apostles, the letters of various apostles, and the Book of Revelation. The teachings of Jesus were memorized by followers during his ministry, and documented by eyewitnesses after the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. The apostolic witness. The books of the New Testament were authored by disciples and apostles of Jesus, who personally observed and experienced the events they documented. The Gospel of Matthew was written by Matthew, an eyewitness disciple of Jesus. The Gospel of John was written by John, another eyewitness disciple of Jesus. The Gospel of Mark was written by Mark, who wrote down the testimonies of Peter, who was an eyewitness disciple of Jesus. Peter authenticated these writings. The Gospel of Luke was written by Luke, an apostle who traveled with the Apostle Paul during his ministry. Luke wrote the Gospel of Luke based on his extensive interviews of eyewitnesses of Jesus' ministry. The disciples were eyewitnesses of Jesus' ministry and were commissioned by him to proclaim the gospel to all nations. Matthew chapter 28 verse 19 and 20, Acts chapter 1 verse 8. Their witness and authority played a vital role in the compilation of the New Testament. The early Christian communities. The early Christian communities preserved and circulated these writings as a means of teaching, encouragement, and instruction. Letters from apostles like Paul, Peter, and John were read in Christian gatherings, contributing to the edification of the believers and the establishment of doctrinal clarity. These writings were highly valued by the early Christians and considered authoritative for faith and practice. Canonization. The term canon refers to the official list of books considered authoritative and inspired by God for the Christian faith. The process of confirming the canon of the New Testament involved careful discernment by early Christian leaders and councils. Criteria for inclusion. The following criteria were used to determine which books would be included in the New Testament canon. 1. Apostolic authorship. Books written by apostles or closely associated with them were given priority due to their being eyewitnesses to Jesus' life and teachings. 2. Alignment. Books were evaluated for their theological alignment with the earliest apostolic teachings. 3. Widespread early use. Books that were widely accepted as authentic, based on apostolic authorship, and used in the earliest Christian communities held greater weight in the formation of the canon. 4. Consistency. New Testament books were evaluated for their consistency and harmony with the Old Testament scriptures, which were already accepted as authoritative by the Jewish community. Councils and lists. Several councils and synods throughout the early centuries of Christianity discussed and confirmed the canon of the New Testament. Notably, the Council of Carthage in AD 397 formally confirmed the 27 books that make up the New Testament as we have it today. Conclusion. Eyewitness accounts of the life, teachings, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ were compiled to form the New Testament. The New Testament is a priceless treasure, preserving the gospel message and the foundational teachings of the Christian faith for generations to come. Its enduring message of God's love, redemption, and salvation through Jesus Christ serves as a light to guide believers on their journey of faith. The formation of the New Testament stands as a testament to the providential hand of God in preserving His Word and ensuring that the message of Jesus Christ reaches every generation and every corner of the earth. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and watch other videos on our channel.